It's official, the SKNFA Premier League regular season has ended, the Super 6 teams have been decided, and the 3 teams that have been relegated have been confirmed. Defending SKNFA Premier League champions SL Horses St. Paul's United ended the season at the top of the table with 43 points. Flow Fujikan Rockets in second place with 42 points. Rams Village Superstars, after a very slow started season, have fought their way to the third spot with 41 points. In fourth place, MSCR Old Road United Jets with 39 points and first-time qualifiers of the Super 6 playoffs. Last season Super 6 finalists Saul Allen Auto Supply's Connery FC in fifth place with 38 points. And rounding out the Super 6 table, Newtown United after a hiatus from the playoffs with 36 points. Let's review the final match week matches that led to this outcome. Jones Group Sandy Point FC in a Friday night matchup, having already been relegated, ended their season on a high note, defeating Newtown United 2-1 in Sandy Point. Sylvester Keynes got the goal scoring off for Newtown in the second minute before Tondre Rouse for Sandy Point equalized in the 13th minute, and Zamai Green late in the match in the 80th minute gave Sandy Point the win. Assistant coach of Sandy Point, Kenneth Douglas, said he is proud of his players and they will be rebuilding in Division 1 with the aim to earn promotion back into the Premier League next season.
Just want to say congratulations to the guys. We came back here, although we have been losing games. We tell them we have to get a win before we go to First Division. And today they went out there and they played their heart out, they played with energy, they played with guts. And we came home with a victory.
Coach Anthony Nets Isaac offered some thoughts on the game after the match.
Well, I'm very much disappointed and hurt about the results. I mean, we came down here looking to go up another 3 points. But I'm very disappointed with the performance of the players them today.
Also that night, MSCR Old Road United Jets easily dispatched off Fast Cash Sadlers United 2-0 in Sadlers' last match of the season. Kalon Liebert and Jardil Isaac were the goal scorers for Old Road in the first minutes of stoppage time and in the 56th minute, respectively. On Saturday of the final match week, St. Peter's FC were trying to earn a playoff spot with a huge 5-2 win over Security Forces in Cayon. In the end, despite the big win, it was not enough to give them a playoff spot. Goal scorers for St. Peter's, Shabin Boston in the 8th minute, Taekwon Tyrrell in the 11th minute, Deshaun Collins in the 32nd minute, again Taekwon scoring a brace in the 37th minute, and Shamari Hanley in the 39th minute. Julian Gordon scored an own goal for St. Peter's in the 47th minute, giving Security Forces a lifeline before David Joseph scored from the penalty spot in the 58th minute. Coach Austin Deco Huggins of St. Peter's offered his thoughts after the match.
Well, we did well in terms of scoring goals. We did get 5 goals this evening. But in my estimation, we still lack in the scoring department still, because we wanted to get at least 11 goals.
Security Forces assistant coach George Kinta Gilbert said his team played a much more organized second half.
Well, in the second half, we organize ourselves. We play team within a team. We had 3 players on the left side, 3 on the right side, and 4 players in the middle. And we just said we're going to play organized football. In the first half, we just chaos. We just playing running up and down. And we organize ourselves in the second half, and you see the result. We had a good second half. We scored 2 goals, and you could see that organization is key to football. If you're not organized, it's problems.
The following match, also in Cayon between Cayon and Connery, drew 0-0. Coach Al Edwards of Cayon said his team played a good match despite not getting a goal.
Well, it was a fair performance. There's a lot of room for improvement. Taking notes on this side, as I always say, we always on the drawing board. It's not back to the drawing board for us, it's on the drawing board after every game. We knew they would come at us because I think they're in a more desperate position to try to get in the 6. We're there already. So our thoughts and focus now is so we could tweak what we have. We're knocking the ball good, we're getting to attacking third. We're satisfactory management, but we're not getting that final ball, that final ball to get a proper shot and goal. And so that's where the notes lead tonight. The 0-0 draw. And the last couple of games have been really a paucity of goals, with the exception of the St. Paul's game where we had 2. All of us were 1 or none. So definitely let it be known that that's an area we're working on from here on, next 5 matches in the 6th.
Connery's coach Al Richards ruled their missed chances.
Well, tonight, as you said, we didn't get the result we wanted, we didn't get the 3 points, but we failed to execute our chances in some moment of the game, you know what I mean? I think at times it was disorganized, going forward, turn on the ball a bit.
Over on Nevis that same day, Bath United once again blew a lead to draw their match, this time against St. Paul's United. Romario Daniel struck twice for Bath in the 8th and 42nd minute, only for Keith Roy Freeman to get one back for St. Paul's in the 84th minute, and Nick One Phipps sealing the draw for St. Paul's in the 3rd minute of stoppage time. Meanwhile, the following day at the SKNFA Technical Centre, Garden Hotspurs were drubbed 5-0 by Village Superstars. Goal scorers for Village: Joseph Wilkes, Devon Elliott, Kaja Burnham, Austin Henry, and Tahir Hanley in the 16th, 41st, 1st minute of stoppage time, 75th and 90th minutes respectively. Coach Francis of Village hailed his players for qualifying for the playoffs after a very slow and hard start for his team this season.
First round was not the best round for us as a team, and then we had a lot of injuries coming in, so we couldn't practically play consistently. The second round we be more consistent, players more consistent, not enough players missing, so we end up getting build a little momentum going forward. And also that keeping clean sheets is a very good chance to win the game, and we have let in about 4 goals for the second round. So we have been good defensively and proper good going forward as well.
Coach Stephen Brown of Spurs offered his thoughts on the match and the season for Spurs.
You know, I wanted the guys to come out today, have a little fun, just find back the love for playing football, because, you know, we've been in a funk these past few weeks, but, you know, we started out that well, conceded an early goal, and kind of just went downhill from there, and ultimately the game ended how I didn't want it to go.
Then on Tuesday, action continued in Nevis, this time with Bath finally winning, edging Old Road United Jets 1-0, the goal coming from Chris Brown in the 1st minute of stoppage time. Then on Wednesday at the SKNFA Technical Centre, it was Village again defeating Newtown United 2-0. Goals coming from Leroy Hanley in the 18th minute and Dennis Fleming in the 34th minute. Connery then sealed their playoff spot with a huge 3-0 victory over St. Paul's United. The goals coming from Anthony Grant in the 6th minute, Errol O'Loughlin in the 25th minute of stoppage time, and Javerne Matthew in the 76th minute. Now that long stoppage time was due to a technical issue with one of the lights at the stadium. Football fans now wait earnestly for the start of the 2023 Super 6 playoffs. But first, there's the matter of the CONCACAF Caribbean Club Shield, which will be held for the first time in St. Kitts and Nevis from August 3rd to the 13th at the Warner Park and at the SKNFA Technical Centre.